everyone, if you hear a noise in the background, it is the fan. It is like a billion degrees out here and it's been hot all day, which is why I look like I'm wearing nothing, but I am wearing something. But anyway, this video is a tag. It's called the More Than Beauty tag, and I wasn't tagged by anyone, but this tag is really awesome because you get to find out a little bit more about me. So the first question is fondest childhood memory. From what I can remember off the top of my head, because I have a really bad memory from when I was a kid, would have to be with my childhood best friend Nicole. We used to do everything together. My mum and her mum were best friends, so we'd always be at their house and it was just so much fun. And we would go down the lake, me and my best friend, and we'd just like cause havoc and chaos, and we'd just like climb up trees and pretend they were our houses, and like come home and we'd play on the PlayStation 1 and just do like crazy things. I remember one time they were at our house and we were playing hide and seek, and I decided to hide on top of the kitchen cabinets because there was like a gap in there, and I was laying on top of the kitchen cabinets and nobody could find me, and they turned the lights on and I was like up there like giggling and nobody could find me. So I ended up lasting like 3 turns because no one could find me, and then I just started cracking up laughing, and it was just so much fun. Like I just remember that and I was just like, it was just so funny. Number 2, quirky habit. I wouldn't call my quirky habit a quirky habit, but I can't think of one, so this is gonna have to do. But a lot of people get annoyed with this, but I don't know, it's just something I've always done. So I'll have like a notebook, just pretend this is like my notebook, and I'll like start writing in it. There's no paper in here. Okay, there's no paper in there. I'll start writing in it, and then if I make a mistake, instead of using a razor or twink like normal people, I will rip out the page and start again. And I'll do it so many times that I'll actually get annoyed with the notebook and have to buy an entire new one, and that's just what I do all the time, which is why I never buy notebooks anymore, but that's just something that I do. Number 3, play sports. I'm guessing this means like, do I play any sports? I've never been a competitive sports person. I'm clumsy, I'm uncoordinated, I'm just one of those people. I'm more girly than sporty, and I've never been like a tomboy. But I love snowboarding. I've been a few times, and it's just something that it just makes you feel like adrenaline and like a rush of excitement, and it's just something that I love doing. Number 4, favourite book. My favourite book series would have to be The Hunger Games. It's probably the only book series I've ever read, and I absolutely hated the movie. I literally wanted to walk out the theatre because it annoyed me so much. This is how much I don't like the movie, but the book is awesome. Not a lot of people like it that I know personally, but I've heard so much rave about The Hunger Games on YouTube. So yeah. Number 5, if you could invent something, what would it be? Mine would be teleportation. I know people like already know that like they wish it existed and it's like some imaginary thing, but my actual invention would be teleportation. And the reason is because I wish I could just like click my fingers and be able to go to like America, or be able to go down the shop instead of walking. Like I know people would like get overly huge and stuff because they wouldn't do exercise, but I'd invent like a teleportation that that made you lose weight as well, like exercise. But I hate being late, and like I want to travel, and traveling is so expensive, so I would invent teleportation that's free and makes you lose weight. Yeah. Number 6, if you could own your own business, what would it be? It would be anything to do with beauty or fashion. Something like Vogue, or like a beauty company, like a makeup company, a makeup brand, like a magazine, anything like that. So I would own that. Number 7, someone you admire that doesn't know who you are. I personally can't think of an answer for this question. The only person I would say would be Oprah, because she's like amazing and she does so much stuff for people and stuff like that. But I don't really have an answer for that question. Number 8, a talent you wish you had. I wish I could sing, and I wish I could dance. I can't sing if my life depended on it. My singing voice is terrible. When I was little, I used to think I could sing. I even bought myself a microphone, and everyone was like, Tara, you cannot sing, and I was just like so upset. and I just wish I could sing. Like, oh wow, some people are gifted with it and I'm not one of those people. Number 9, something you wish you'd known 2 years ago. I wish I'd known not to stress about little things, not to stress about everything. I stress now, but I don't stress as much as I did like a couple of years ago. And something I wish I'd known a couple more years before that is that things that happen in high school aren't important. They're not going to matter for the rest of your life, and you shouldn't worry about things, and it's not the end of your life. That's what I would have told myself 3 or 4 years ago. Number 10, what do you do to feel centered or relaxed? I like to watch YouTube videos. That always makes me feel relaxed, and I like to paint my nails. I'm obviously going to do that tonight because my nails are really bare, but those are the things that I like to do to feel centered and relaxed. Number 11, who is someone in your life that makes you feel loved? My family, especially my mum. My mum has been there throughout my entire life, through the decisions I've made, whether they're bad or good, and she always is there for me, and she always makes me feel loved. So I always will appreciate her, and she's always the person that does make me feel loved the most. Another person is my partner Kawane. You know, he's a typical guy, games, but he's there when you need him, and he'll listen to you, and like when you're feeling upset or down, he'll be there for you. Another person or like group are my friends, and they're just there like when you're having a bad day and you go hang out with them. They're always going to make you feel good about yourself and loved, and that's what I love about all the people that I'm around and surrounded by. Number 12, the most interesting place you've been and why. I haven't been overseas just because every opportunity that I've got to go overseas, something's just happened and it hasn't gone the way we planned. But I am going to Australia soon with my mother, and I'm just going to have to say that it's New Zealand in general, and if you've been to New Zealand you'll know why. It's just so interesting. There's so much culture, and there's every landscape you could possibly imagine. I don't really have an answer other than that. Like if you're thinking about like a specific place or something like that, I don't have that answer. Number 13, 3 books you can't wait to read. I'm not a very big reader, so I have no answer to that question either. Number 14, a cherished keepsake that you'll keep forever. I would keep my photos because they're my memories. I also keep the memories in my head, and I always keep tickets for concerts that I go to. I keep them in a book, and I think that's over there in like a bookshelf and stuff, but I will keep those forever. My mum does the same thing, and I just think it's so interesting going back and looking at all the memories and all the concerts and everything you've been to. Number 15, something you really want to do or see before you die. I really want to go overseas obviously, but I will do that way before I die. And I really want to go to the Eiffel Tower. I have an obsession with it. I've never even seen it in real life, but I just want to travel and see the world and experience life in a whole new different way and everything like that. So yeah. So that is the end of the More Than Beauty tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I tag everyone who wants to do this. If you guys want to see like updates on my YouTube channel and what I've been doing, or want to get in contact with me, don't forget to like my Facebook page because I'm on there way more than like Twitter or anything, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. So yeah, don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!